Welcome to Detroit Songster Secrets. I'm Patty.
I'm Paula.
Our guest today is Laura Rain and George Friend.
Woo!
Yay.
Hello.
Thank you guys for being here.
Hi, guys. Welcome.
Hey,
Thanks for having us.
So, we're going to have you perform a song. Tell us the name and start whenever you're ready.
Oh, this song will be Angels Fall from Heaven. It's our latest release.
Excellent.
Is it?
Is it?
It is.
I think so.
I believe that you were sent from up above to adore thee. Angels fall from heaven in the sky, but they can't awaken me. Stars are shining at the gates, the doves are all living light. Birds they fly from heaven. I heard them in the night, looking for a message from above. Is this just a dream or am I in love? I believe that you were sent from above to adore thee. Angels fall from heaven in the sky, but they can't awaken me. Stars are shining at the gates, the doves are all living light. Birds they fly from heaven. I heard them in the night, looking for a message from above. Is this just a dream or am I in love? Looking for a message from above. Is this just a dream or am I in love? Angels fall from heaven above. Angels fall from heaven above. Angels fall from heaven. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Angels fall from heaven. Ooh, ooh,
Wow, that was beautiful.
Wow. Your voice is so pretty. Like, have you always just been able to sing like that?
Well, I'm classically trained.
I was going to say there's some training in
yeah.
there.
But I don't know where the voice came from. It was a gift. Somebody gave it to me. I'm still trying to figure
One of
out
those-
how to use it.
Angels from Heaven. So is that song about George?
Yeah, that's
It was beautiful. Wow.
Now, is that the typical song for you, the type
No.
of style you normally write? No?
No, it's atypical. We were working on a big project, and we were just messing around with kind of this very retro, early 50s kind of vocal trio, but there was only one of me. So we were trying to figure it out, how to do it. And so usually, like, I layer a lot of harmonies and things like this. And it kind of just came to be, like all songs do. It came to be. And when you're playful and creative and in the moment, it came to be. And there it is, like this early 50s. It kind of has hints of 50s pop, 50s R&B. So we just left it like it was. It was different for us, but I really liked the song and the message. So
It's beautiful. It's going to be stuck in my head all day. And that's a good thing when a song sticks in your head.
Well, it was really dreamy, and it mentioned a dream, right?
Yes.
Your dream, and I like how it was. It's just a gentle song, gentle, beautiful.
Right.
Yeah. Do you sing to your son ever?
You know, when he was a baby, he would yell at me to stop singing. I am the only mother who couldn't sing lullabies to her son because apparently he related that with mama working, So when he got to be about 5 years old, we could sing together. But before that, he wouldn't let me sing lullabies to him. Mama, no, stop. Stop singing.
Do the two of you write together?
Yes.
Yes, we write everything together.
Who's dominant?
Depends on the situation.
Oh,
Yeah, it does. I mean, when we met, it was, we talked about it. When we met, we thought we need to write, and I was adamant when I met Laura. I was like, if you want to do something musical together, we have to write.
Now, how long have you guys been together? Like,
I don't know.
June. We met.
15 years?
We met
Last week,
June
no.
16th, I think, of 2012.
at 5 o'clock.
oh, wow. So
Pretty much. Yeah.
at the DIA lobby.
Oh, I remember exactly because I ended up calling him for a gig, so
Yeah.
I needed. A
Did you
player.
perform? Oh, so you're
Yeah,
performing at the
that's the first time
DIA?
no,
That's
No,
not at
I
the
just made that
DIA.
up. I was just making
But
stuff up.
we have done a show at the DIA, but that's not how
I
we
worked
met.
at the DIA.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just
Yeah.
winging it there, and that's funny. So when you met, you like, hey, I need a guitar player. Oh, let's go out.
Well, right. Well, I didn't. We met on Facebook because he had messaged me a couple times and said, "Hey, I'm coming, to one of your shows." And we had both moved back from Los Angeles within a couple years of each other. And he said, "How does this person have all these, LA friends that we have mutual friends?" And so he had been reaching out to me, and then I had a cancellation just as a duo show. It was kind of one of my first shows back in Michigan. And I said, hey, he said, I've got a sitter. I'm coming to your show. I said, great. Can you bring your guitar? And do you have a PA?
The PA. You were sold on the PA, I bet. That's always a big
Right.
thing. Heck yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I
why
married
I
him,
have
because of the PA.
preparedness.
PA.
You're prepared.
I have a PA too, and people want me because of my PA.
That's right. So, and then, we talked for like 3 hours after this show, and then he came over my house like a week or 2 weeks later and said, I'm dedicating my career to, songwriting with you. Don't you remember that? He was completely in love with me. That's what it
Oh,
was.
I love that.
And then he's like, so he had, he came
Was?
over.
Wait, was? No.
He came over and he said, well, let's go get dinner. I said, wait a minute. I thought this was songwriting. I said, I said, if you want to take me out on a date, you can't just come over here and then, think it's a date. You have to make official plans because,
she wanted rehearsal to be rehearsal.
It was rehearsal.
Oh.
It was
And a
songwriting.
date.
It wasn't.
It's a
Yeah,
date.
2 different things.
Yeah, two
Right.
different things.
So now, what's your guys' songwriting process? Do you usually have some lyrics and then you're going to put music to it, or
It varies.
Varies,
All
yeah.
over the place.
Yeah, it is all over the place. But what Laura's really exceptional at improvising, you know, and
that's good?
yeah, and so a lot of times, you know, we'll sit there and we'll improvise, you know, different things. I mean, we've recorded whole songs where
One
the first
take.
one take, the vocal is like one take.
Like, you better have gotten that. Because I can't repeat it
I mean,
sometimes.
we've put this out on
More than one album.
more than one album.
Oh, that's great. That's a gift, because that's
It's really well. She can make up lyrics on the spot.
Well, I don't know if it's that. I just sometimes the whole concept, everything, it's like
Yeah.
it's beamed right. Boop.
yeah.
So you had a vision for the song, and then the lyrics came after?
No, I didn't have a vision. Sometimes I'm just sitting there thinking, and then it's like, you know, Star Trek, beam me up. I mean, it's like a higher power, just
Wow.
Yeah, she
And
has
if you don't press record, then we're really messed up because I can't remember anything that just happened.
Now, do you
That's
play?
for real.
Do you play any instruments like piano or anything? Like, how did you write songs prior to you guys?
Just with, you know, I guess I have a strong sense of melody, and then I would record it into a tape player. I mean, I wouldn't consider myself any type of studied musician other than I play 2 tambourines, and occasionally I bang around on the drum set or the keys, but yeah.
Wow, that's cool. Songwriting is fun. So, how many songs do you guys think you've written so far together since you've met?
Well, we have 5 albums.
9 singles.
Oh,
So-
wow.
Yeah.
And then we have,
we're up in the 80 range or
but we've
more.
written other projects for other people, so
Yeah.
we're pushing over 100.
Yeah.
That's
well
impressive.
over 100.
You're ready to put a greatest hits album out.
Yeah.
Good ideas?
Best of.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the best of on vinyl is something that I would like to do.
Do you collaborate with other artists?
Yes, and I think in this current state of music, I say collaboration is always key because
It's huge.
there are so many elements that maybe you don't personally have, and it's not a natural attribute to what you do. But when you blend that with someone else's talent, I think that really is the key. That's how we have had, you know, some success, you know, with other people in other markets. Definitely is through collaboration. Yes.
Do you guys do a lot of duo stuff or full band? Is it like a half and half kind of?
Well, locally it's mostly duo.
Yeah.
Because the band usually, you know, unless we have, you know, sometimes I pick up some local band shows because it's good practice and keeps everybody, you know, working, and I get to see everybody. But I typically save the band for, you know, larger events and festivals and stuff like that.
Right. Oh, that's cool. Wow, that was
So
great.
where do you practice? In your basement or
Yeah.
At the kitchen table.
Yeah.
everywhere? In the car?
We made
Get the
the
spoons
In the car.
we made the first 3 records in the living room.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, that's
So
great.
you have like recording
Oh yeah.
stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We record all the time.
Yeah, that's I always used to think, man, it'd be cool to be like a big rock star and have access to this giant studio with an engineer, and you just go in and you can do your thing and not have to worry about the wires and the cables and all that. But
Pressure.
yeah,
You ever feel pressure to write a song, or does it always just chill?
Oh, you feel
I
pressure.
feel pressure.
You know, sometimes things come easy and sometimes they don't. And then if somebody is asking you if there's some type of collaborative project, and, you know, depending on the client, it can be more high pressure. And so you're, you know, but when the pressure's on, as painful and unpleasant as it may be, I wish I could have the video of all of the outtakes of be like Saturday Night Live or like Ike and Tina. I don't know, but it is outrageous.
Emotional. A lot of
That's
emotions.
all of the above, the bloopers, you know, I mean, it's everything that people don't even imagine that you go through and deal with.
Well, was that song on your most recent album, or where does it fit into your?
That's a single. So
that's
we released that in December.
Okay.
And we have not released another single because we're trying to figure out, with everything just being streaming and, the business has changed even in a year. The money that potentially we were making last year and a year before that, coming from different revenue sources, isn't the same as what's happening right now. So we're like, well, we're trying to figure out how to release the next song, because it's like I put it out on Facebook and that's it. And nobody, unless I have vinyl always sells. Vinyl always sells. I sold out of my vinyl. People love to have it, to hold it. Even if they don't have a record player, they buy it.
I know. They do. I do.
Because it brings back so many good memories. And even for people that maybe weren't of the generation of records, it makes them want to have those memories. It's still nostalgic, even if they didn't personally experience it.
And it's like art, you put so much into the cover and then you hang it up or set it somewhere. It's
right.
Yeah, I love
It's
it.
on display.
Yeah, because the cover work, it takes you hire an artist, for this and that, and it's really a process. So yes, people do still revere, an album cover as a piece of art, and so at least we have that. But we're trying to figure it out, a creative strategy for another release. Yeah.
And then there's, video aspects too.
Oh, yeah.
You can release it like that.
Mm-hmm. That gets a good amount of traction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've made a ton of videos.
And
it's a different way to sell the song.
Yeah. Just to see it and then, hey, you can buy this on vinyl and.
Yeah. And it's creative. It's really fun to make the videos.
We need to create like a show in this town where we show band videos. That'll be maybe our next
That's
endeavor.
fun.
All right, let's do it.
Oh.
Well, you have a
That's fun.
second song to perform. Why don't you tell us about it and go ahead?
Yeah. I think we're going to play this song, In My Life. How's that, Laura?
I think that's good. That's off of our fourth album, Walk With Me. And I believe there's an a cappella version of this on YouTube somewhere of me, like 9.5 months pregnant, doing the vocal take. Yeah, I think it's on there. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh, nice.
All right.
People thinking you don't love me. I do believe I am so free. They keep on wishing they can tell you what you're never going to be. Never wanted too much in my life. I didn't know where it would lead. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. All this strife in my life and my heartache. Now the time has come for me to believe. In my life I've been hoping for someone. All this time I've been wondering for too long. All my life I've been waiting to be who I want to be. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know you don't care, but I think this is something special. I got something precious you can't handle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. In my life, people thinking you don't love me. I do believe I found the seed. They will try and zap your energy, but you don't let them succeed. Never wanted too much in my life. I didn't know where it would lead. Whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. All this strife in my life and my heartache. Now the time has come for me to believe. In my life I've been hoping for someone. All this time I've been wondering for too long. All my life I've been waiting to be who I want don't care, but I think this is something special. I got something precious. You can handle, yeah, yeah, yeah. In my life, in my life, in my life, yeah. Life, life, life. In my life, yeah, 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 yeah. In my life, ooh, yeah. In my life, I just want you to. In my life, hey, hey, in my life, hey, hey. In my life, oh, in my life, hey, hey, In my life, I've been hoping for someone. All this time, I've been wondering for too long. In my life, I've been waiting to be who I want to be. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know you don't care, but I think this is something special. I got something precious. You can handle it. Yeah, 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 yeah. In my life.
Woo!
Wow, that
Nice.
was great.
That was so soulful. I like that. So you guys are definitely like that's your vibe is the soul R&B.
How thirsty are you right now?
I know your voice is incredible. Like I'm just like
Pretty thirsty. I, I'm gonna say, I guess just naturally, I just do the, soul and R&B, and it's just what comes naturally. But I like to do different stuff, and I like to not be boxed in, and so it's fun to do something completely different. Like
what's like the most different thing you've done?
I wrote country songs.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, somebody asked me to write country songs, and it honestly, I mean, they could go either way. One was definitely more country, could go rock, but I mean, it was so much. It
was an exercise.
Oh yeah,
a good challenge.
Some of the best songs
It is.
that we ever wrote.
Well, how did your
Wow.
fans receive the new genre for you?
So we performed a couple of them. They were received really well. They were singing the chorus with me the first time they heard the song. So I was like, I know that that's a good song.
oh
good
yeah.
song.
Anytime somebody's
You
singing,
know.
yeah.
For sure. So super fun.
Well, so I love how your voice you're classically trained, and then you're turning it into the soul, and you can hear both. So I'm interested to hear how the country would sound.
Tell us about the band you're usually performing with, a full band. How many people?
It changes, but when we started, it was like a trio with organ, guitar, and drums, and then
Organ.
and the organ playing the bass,
Yeah.
and that's a cool configuration because you have a couple soloists. You have the guitar and the organ able to solo, but then we went to a bass player, and we did that for a number of years, just a trio. We still do that often.
Depends.
With just bass, guitar, drums.
I'd love to hear a horn section with you guys,
yeah,
man.
we had
We've
it.
done
Wow.
that
That's
too.
always fun.
And we've
it'd be.
we've had horns on I think every record.
Yes.
we've put horns on it. Yeah.
I mean, you guys fill the space, just the two of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
So
imagine a full band.
We a lot of this. Well, the songs a lot of times we've written them as guitar and voice, and
Now, when you like hire a bass player, do you let them do their own thing, or do you say, "Oh no, do this"?
well, certain songs have bass lines that we've written,
Mm-hmm.
but most of the time, there's an outline to the song, but they
Yeah,
add
I mean,
their
the
own thing.
following the chords and blah blah. Yeah.
Everybody plays it different, and that's cool.
Yeah.
You know?
So, like a typical show, do you guys play mostly originals, all
Yes.
originals, throw in a couple covers?
90%.
Yes.
90%, yeah. So if you were going to throw in a cover, what genre would you go, like a soul R&B, kind of
Yeah.
stick with that
Typically,
vibe?
I mean, we have, we don't do that many, but
Yeah,
yes.
I
We
know.
used to do it if 6 was 9, didn't we?
Ooh,
did.
Yeah, we used to do that.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
So then that last song, the album that it was on, was there a theme to the album, or are all the songs unique in their own way?
Well, I think with every, it's like painting. So when you go through and paint maybe 5 or 6 paintings in a row, even unconsciously they have a theme because you're in that moment, in that time and space, and there's something that you're working out that's on that canvas. So throughout that whole album, I mean, I was pregnant. I was recording pregnant, doing videos pregnant, everything. And,
Was everything like lovey-dovey?
I mean, I felt great. He actually had to stop me from doing shows. He's like, no, we can't go to Canada. You're going to be 9 months pregnant. I was like, no, I want to go.
Oh,
I wanna
God,
go.
I wouldn't do that at
So
9
he
months.
wouldn't let me. And then, I had, the only thing that was hard was being self-employed and being a musician. And I mean, I was very lucky to have an incredible team when I had Laura and all through my pregnancy. But the aftercare situation, and, I had a show 10 days after. So I was like,
Oh,
woo.
jeez.
But yeah,
So he goes with you to a lot of the shows,
All
Yes.
the time.
yes.
and he probably loves heavy metal, right? No,
He
Yeah,
does.
he does.
opposite of what mom and dad do.
So where do you usually play? Do you have some, or you have some gigs coming up? I have your information on the screen so people can look it up.
We're out of town this week. We're at Buddy Guy's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Chicago,
Trempealeau
Thursday.
Hotel.
Oh yeah.
Doing a show for at the Nicollet College Performing Arts in
Rhinelander.
Rhinelander.
Nice.
Yes.
Then we're back in Detroit. We're playing at the Fed in Clarkston. We're playing at the Blind Owl in Royal Oak.
Yes.
Oh,
maybe
cool.
Let's go to that.
Yeah, I
one.
haven't been there yet.
I'm not sure what date it is. You have to look on my website. I can't keep track.
LauraRain.net.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right, that's
excellent.
great.
Thank you guys so much for
Yeah,
being
you
on
guys
the show.
were awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
Our
you
new
so much.
format, Detroit Songster Secrets.
And that's another episode of the Chatty Patty.
Paula Walla.